Hey, what's up guys? I'm Tony G. You're watching 1526 Barbecue, and today we're gonna be making smash burgers in Wagyu beef tallow. Check it out. All right, so I started cooking smash burgers about a year ago. This is only like the third or fourth time that I've ever tried it, and every time I get a little better. Today's video isn't specifically about smash burgers, although I hope you learn a little bit about that as well. It's about cooking them in Wagyu tallow. Now, historically, a smash burger, well, most people believe that smash burgers were the original burger, right? So back in the, I can't remember, 1920s, maybe 1930s, folks would take some meat out in front of factories and warehouses, and they would have essentially a griddle with walls that was filled with grease or oil, and they would smash that meat into that oil so that it cooks nice and crispy, and they would put it in a piece of bread and call it a burger. So that's what we're gonna do today. But instead of using vegetable oil or canola oil, we're gonna be using that Wagyu tallow. All right, so again, I've actually never cooked this recipe. You and I will be learning together, but the first step for any smash burger is to portion out your burgers. Now, the last time I did this on video, I used way too much beef and I could not smash my burgers enough. So today I'll be bringing out the scale and we'll be using some prime rib ground beef, and we're gonna be using about 2 to 2.5 ounces per patty. Now, you'll see at the end when I cook them, they actually shrunk a little too small. So the next time I do this, I'll probably do more of a 2.5 to 3 ounce ball. But you want to ball them up. It'll be a little bit bigger than a golf ball, and you don't want to compress it too tight. You want to leave it nice and airy, because then when you smash it, you'll create more area to get that crisp that you're looking for in a smash burger. So once you have all your beef portioned out, the next thing to do is get your Wagyu tallow heated up. So what I did was ended up using 2 heaping spoons of the tallow, but I think it was a little too much. Next time I do this, I'll probably just use 1. So add about 1 heaping spoon. It's probably 3 tablespoons or so of the tallow to your cast iron pot. Now, if you don't have cast iron, it's not a big deal. The biggest benefit about cast iron is the density that it has. It does a really good job of maintaining the heat. So when you add your beef to it and you smash it on, you're not gonna get a localized spot of cold or a cold spot. That cast iron really keeps it hot. But if you don't have cast iron, it's not a big deal. You can use a normal pan. It's gonna be okay. All right, so once you've added your beef into your cast iron, go ahead and smash it. I'm using this specialized smashing spatula that I picked up on Amazon. If you'd like, there'll be a link down below in the description. You don't have to use that. You could use a plate or a bowl or a cup or a normal spatula. For most people, they like putting down a sheet of parchment paper before they smash. I didn't really have a lot of issues with my beef sticking to my smasher, so I ended up not using that. But if yours is sticking, go ahead and put a piece of parchment paper in between it. All right, now these are gonna cook fairly quickly. I'm talking maybe 2 minutes on each side. So after about 2 minutes, go ahead and give it a flip. You should see a nice brown, crispy layer on that burger. Now, right after you flip it for the first time, if you're gonna add cheese, now is the time to do it. I'm using American cheese, that way it melts and becomes ooey gooey and delicious, but you can add whatever cheese you'd like. All right, so the very first thing you're gonna wanna do is toast your buns. Now, you can put them in a toaster if you'd like, but what we decided to do was pour out some of that Wagyu tallow that was in our cast iron because it was just way too much. And then just put our buns face down or inside part down into the cast iron and let them crisp up. All right, the beauty about a smash burger is that you can add as many of the beef patties that you want to your bun, right? Now, what I'm showing in this video was for my wife. She only wanted 1 patty, so we only added 1. Myself, I added 2. You could always go 3, 4, 5, you know, however many patties you want. Once you add all your condiments and whatever toppings you want, we included some sauteed onions. It's good to go. These burgers were delicious. My wife said that they were the best burger she's ever had. That Wagyu tallow really came through and really added a whole nother layer of flavor to the flavor profile. So I highly recommend you guys try this out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.